Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk. So, between episodes, I kind of got a little bit curious as to why we couldn't send out another outpost, and sure enough, the silliest of reasons is why we couldn't. We had the wrong perspective. So if I have a bit of a look here, let's see, yeah, Outpost Depot. There is a spot which we were sitting on top of for all this time, and I just happened to neglect looking there. And that is why we could not find what I was after. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead and build that in. I don't know if we're necessarily... Well, I guess we kind of do want it. It may not be a necessity, but it is something that we do desire. So we'll go ahead and we will add a road from here all the way up. Actually, hang on a second. In as straight a line as possible. Making sure we're not wasting any good real estate, and then of course we'll make sure that that gets tied on in. And then from there, since we've got that all sorted, we also are getting rather close to maxing out on steel. So I was having a look at our resources, and I realized that we have a small resource depot actively on coal, and we are nowhere near maxed out. So we're going to go ahead and change this. We're going to go ahead and put that to steel. Just this way we are not going to max out anymore. That gives us about an extra well, more or less that triples the storage space that we had. So that'll be nice. So we're going to go ahead and let things get up and running. The pub is due to open in about 45 minutes. So... yeah, we have that steam hub turned on. That is good, making sure I didn't forget about that. Because again, if that's not nice and toasty, no one can, well, be patrons there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what our scouts are doing. These ones are at the cave hideout. Okay, oh, and we've found survivors. Fantastic. That's what I wanted. More people to work. We climbed up to the cave. A low stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it, we can see several men. Okay. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions. Behind the wall, barring the entrance. They are in bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. Okay, there is also a frozen pond. Let's go ahead and talk to these guys. We're not going to attack them. We're going to talk to them. Nothing like small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave, and we are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. 35 of them. Okay, well, that is something. So it looks like we still have the frozen pond and the supply depot. I suppose... yeah, everybody else will be back in, what, 13 hours a day. Yeah, we should do all right. Actually, if we just click on here, how far until our next steam call comes in? You know what? I don't think it really matters. We'll be fine. But you know what? When we do have this other outpost, yeah, we'll go ahead and get that steel going. If we can get a couple of those automatons sorted out, I think that would be very nice. But in the meantime, in between time, I think it would be good if we could get some of these buildings built. We still need that propaganda center, which I am very much looking forward to raising our hope. In fact, you know what? You know what? I was about to say we should pause this, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be too crazy one way or the other. Yeah, and it's already being built, so that's all that I care about. That's what I want. I think, let's see, how's this sawmill going? Yeah, about a day's worth of work. Well, maybe a day and a bit, but still, that is manageable. I can cope with that. Then we'll send that automaton to... actually, where will we send him to? Actually, he might be our first engineer automaton. Yeah, start building some computer-aided designs. Who knows? Alright, so large resource depot. I don't know what we care for at this stage, but for now we're just going to let that stand as is. We're not really maxing out on anything. Maybe food rations if we do start gaining more. We might also want the extra coal. But for now, we will just wait and see. Alright. What's going on here? Another theft? bother. Let's go ahead and catch him. We've got to do this. Hopefully we can get some of our resources back. Also, I think one of our next technologies will be for some food. If we're going to get more survivors, we're going to be going through more food. And if I want to have a nice stockpile, I feel, yeah, like getting this could be rather nice. That'll increase our output by another 50%, which is remarkably nice. So, yeah, that should certainly help us out. Alright. Ooh, one of our people has died. That's not good. Murdered on duty. Oh dear. Oh, we don't have the prison built yet. One of our guardsmen was beaten to death whilst chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Well, we're gonna let him go. He's not the murderer. We do not execute the innocent. That is, that's bad. Alright, well, tendency is still staying roughly where it is. We do need to get this to go down as fast as possible. Oh, looks like our propaganda center needs engineers. Okay, hang on a second. What do we have here? Bulletins? 10 wood, cooldown of 2 days. Yeah, let's get that going straight away. Let's go ahead and remove those 3. There's another couple there. You know what? That is good. That's extra hope. That is a solid chunk of hope. Alright. So, this sun fills our hearts with pride. Order dawns on our new city. Okay, glorious. May the flag fly over our city forever. And now we're truly a city of order. Fantastic. Alright. So, efficiency. What kind of efficiency is this? What do we do? Let's see. So in intelligence, people are calm. Most burning issue, protest in the near future. Needs are fulfilled. Workers are decent. Let's go ahead and do the propaganda bulletin. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a very solid chunk of hope. That'll help us out immensely. Maybe we go... You know what? I kind of want more hope if we can manage it. Where is an engineer that we could take? You guys are in the factory. We could do that. Yeah, let's take 2 from the factory, and we'll send them over to the propaganda place. If we can get as much hope as possible, we might be able to deal with these Londoners as safely as possible. We still need to build a prison. That is a thing that we did promise, so we'll need to do that in just over a day. But again, I'm not too concerned for that in the long run. We also have... Ooh, what is this? Another... Hang on a second. People are angry about the thefts. A crowd has gathered demanding that you stop ignoring the recent thefts. Sir, you have to do something. When will you let these thieves... When you let these thieves steal our supplies, more and more people think that the Londoners are right and will be safer going with them. Okay, well, we're opening up a prison. That is fine. We will be fine with that. Again, we will have a prison. So that's same promise made over again. But hey, if that's what they want to hear, I will happily tell them. Alright, and you know what? We've also gone ahead and finished this outpost depot, so we could go ahead and build one of those. In fact, you know what? I think that's what we're going to do before I forget. We'll leave that coal mine there for now. Where was... we have a couple of workers here in this hunter's hangar. Let's go ahead and... retrieve these guys. Yeah, that'll be fine. We still got more food than what we actively need. We're about to go ahead and get another tech, so that's not going to be as important. But if we can go ahead and create our new outpost team, we'll go ahead and get... do we want... Well, you know what? Steel is nice, but we're not really hurting on it. But it would also give us the ability to make more automatons. So, you know what? we're going to go ahead and set them up here for now. Otherwise, we may go ahead and... yeah, we may move them at a later date back to that coal. But for now, let's just go ahead and send them there. And so they can start that while we investigate this next issue. Okay, the first Londoners are convinced to stay. Fantastic. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them that there is hope for us here yet. Alright, glad to hear that. So glad we got that propaganda center. In fact, we probably should have done that a whole stack sooner, but oh well. Sometimes when you don't know how the game goes, you have to learn these things as they happen. Alright, so that's that. You're now sorted as well. When are we expecting our next one? Every day? Okay, that's still fine. We could go ahead and... yeah, actually, I don't think that there is too much we can do at this exact moment. Everybody's returning. Oh yeah, more supplies. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and send them right back out again. You guys need to go out to the frozen pond. Yeah, you guys are heading out there. That should be good enough. And then who are these guys? Oh, transport. Okay, so they'll have a steam core. Yep, okay then. Well, that is fine. I think we're doing rather good. In fact, the fact that we have 10 steam cores is phenomenal. Let's just hope we can get some of the tech up and running as fast as we can so we can actually get our... well, make the most of our ability to produce decent buildings and technology. Alright, so we're going to use a 4-man there. Oh, right. I forgot at midnight we normally do our patrol, but you know what? We'll go ahead and do it now. So, start of the workday, we'll increase our hope and decrease our discontent. And then, what else did we want? Workshop efficiency, please and thank you. Yeah, in a couple of hours we should have that tech finished. So that'll be... yeah, at a rate of 158%. That's not bad. That is remarkably good. Yeah, alright. Let's see. So that is that tech done. Let's go ahead and pick up the extra food. I think that is what we said we should do. That is easily done. We are doing really nicely on resources, so I'm not too concerned about stagnating there at any point. That sounded... oh, maybe that was the sound of the automatons. Huh. Alright, you know what? We've only got the one automaton at this stage, don't we? Either that or the... you know what? Yeah, we can... wait a second, we have one available already? Oh no, never mind. Our workers must have just finished building. That's what that sound was. Okay, so let's go ahead and find our workshop. Let's throw the automaton on there. So that'll help us out. Let's see if we can use the foreman there. So at this stage, that gives us a grand total of... how much efficiency? In fact, what does the automaton even look like when it's at a workshop? Good question. Where is your worker? Now the Golden Scotsman is going to work. Oh, there he is. There he is. Alright, so let's see. How does he attach to this building here? No? Okay, side steps and... oh, okay, he just kind of melds into the building. Okay, well, I guess that'll do. That is fine. That means you're still finishing up over there. That is all well and good. Let's see. All of our workers we have... yeah, children are fine. We have 2 automatons. None of them are idle. Engineers, all of that. We're getting survivors in 2.5 hours. Yeah, that'll mean we can build up more coal and some more food. Yeah, this should do very nicely. And you know what? Let's check out what our cap is at the moment. We're doing 171% research rate. That is fantastic. That is really nice. So in fact, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and speed up our technology even more. We'll go ahead and call on in another foreman to one of those other locations. Yeah, actually, you know what? That might just take us a while, so maybe we'll just hang off for a bit. Alright, what have we got going on? An indignant woman. Sir, our guards have reported this woman for attacking them on patrol. She was cursing at them, hitting them with her fists, and they brought her in. I would have come by myself, the woman says. These swine have been pestering me day in, day out, and I'm sick of it. They say they need to check if everything is in order, but it's an excuse for them to make advances. Okay, we're gonna reprimand our guards. Oh, actually, yes. Oh, hope will rise. Using the patrol will have less effect. Huh. You know what? Let's just go ahead and reprimand the guards. That seems like a reasonable approach. Again, if something bad is happening, we probably should be in the area, but at the same time too, at the sacrifice of all of our patrols, that seems rather extreme. Alright, so scouts are back. Hip hip huzzah. Let's go ahead and send them. I think we're going to swing over to the frozen pond. I know we've already got someone walking there, but if we're getting more locations, it's probably worth checking. And then... yeah, we seem to be in the clear for now. Alright, so 35 workers. Let's figure out exactly where they can go. First of all, let's go back to some food production. That will be necessary. Make sure that we're covering all the new people's needs. Let's go ahead and throw our workers into the coal mines. That is fine. And then where else do we go from there? Well, we could probably... yeah, a couple of workers there. Let's find some engineers. We need at least 2, so we'll fill out the factory. May as well have that as an option. And then... well, at that point, I think we're doing pretty decently. Actually, how cold is it out here? It's chilly. You know what? That seems reasonable. Let's go ahead and just send people out to that steam sawmill. Yeah, we'll send them out there while they have people hanging around. And, oh, that one's actually cooler than I thought. Huh. Oh, maybe there were no workers in there and that's why it was turned off. Either way, we'll let a little bit of time pass and see if that changes. Maybe? Maybe not. Who knows? You know what? Let's also go ahead and... actually, you know what? We may as well save it for tomorrow. Go ahead and use the foreman. Get ourselves a little bit of extra coal supply. That will be nice. We will go ahead and need some extra coal at some point. It does get... hang on a second. Yeah, in just over a day, it's going to get a whole stack colder. So... we definitely want to make sure that we have the ability to keep on going. So... we could upgrade to a steam coal mine. That's probably a decent idea. That optimization will be nice, but again, it's... I think, let's see, from... yeah, 240 up to 600, that is a far greater increase than at 10%. Yeah, that is not even a question. That should be pretty decent. Otherwise, what else could we want? Integration does sound nice, but again, I don't think that's too much of an issue either. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pick up the... oh, Steam Hub efficiency upgrade. Hang on a second, let's just double check. How is our coal? output. So it's currently sitting at minus 546. Okay, I do wonder whether that's because we have turned down the temperature of things. But that could be useful, but I think more coal is probably going to give us a greater gain than the efficiency at this stage. So yeah, let's just maximize our output, make sure that we're maximizing our workers' strength, and we will see how that goes. Oh, right, and we also need houses, of course. I cannot believe that I almost forgot to build people homes. Okay, so, well then if that's the case, what do we have here? That is in the steam hub area. Actually, you know what? We have one spot, two spots there, so that'll be 2. We need another 2 homes because of 31. But you know what? You're a no-brainer. You get the benefits of the watchtower and the fighting pit. You, not so much. Maybe we go ahead and we put this in here. That way we'd have a reason to have that steam hub on. We wouldn't have to micromanage it around the pub. Yeah, and then we could also throw in a fighting pit and a watchtower as well. Either that or... there is a steam hub over here, which wouldn't be the worst. Actually, it would be in range for both as well. Yeah, alright, you know what? Never mind. I think we'll put that over... actually, it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Yeah, and then we can build up another fighting pit over there, just in case. I don't think we're going to really need it, but you never know. So we'll build one here, we'll build one there beside it, that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and tie that into our network. And then we'll just cut all the way through there. And then let's also go ahead and build up another watchtower. Guard station, sorry. That's not as large an area as I thought it was. Huh. I thought they had a far greater radius, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, well... you know what? There's probably good enough. It will get as many buildings as I realistically need. We can chuck in a couple more houses if it becomes necessary. And then... behind it, we can throw in a fighting pit. Yeah. Just to make sure that we are... actually, you know what? I think we can ignore the fighting pit. We're not dealing with discontent. We'll be fine. But if we want to, we can always build one slightly further out. I think that'll be more than enough. Alright. Looks like our food rations are also getting rather well maxed out, which is good. We should probably go ahead and make sure that that is also sorted. Alright, and of course, I just realized that this watchtower is going to require workers. Good news is it doesn't matter what profession, so... yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. Alright, so guard efficiency, that's fine. We have... I feel like there's something else we probably should have been doing at some point. Would save some engineers if we get the infirmary upgrade. We don't really have enough sick people for us to need to use extra food rations at this stage. So I guess we'll just see what's at the supply depot. Alright, the shack is falling apart, but its contents still have some value to us. A hidden stash. Searching the shack, we found plenty of valuable supplies. 240 timber and 47 food. Fantastic. Alright, well then, let's go ahead and get that back to base. Either that or maybe we scoot over to the frozen pond. You know what? Yeah, let's head over to the frozen pond. That'll take 22 hours, so that'll be... yeah, slightly quicker than these guys. If they open up other options, we'll be able to more quickly spread out through the new area. These guys are also... okay, so all 3 of our scouts are heading to the same location. Alright, well that seems reasonable. Okay.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Alright, so that steam hub is automatically on 24/7. That is all well and good. People will have houses. Our wall drill still is not up and running, and we are doing, well, we're doing very well as far as our timber production is concerned. Let's see, what else do we want? Yeah, steam coal thumpers, we could go ahead and give them a boost. Oh, that's right, we also needed that gathering post efficiency, because that's a 15% upgrade. And we only ever put 7 in this area. So, yeah, we kind of need that to be making the most out of those buildings. But again, we'll be doing okay for now, and it hasn't really impacted us, so it's not the end of the world. But there is a little bit of extra food if we so desire to have that happen. Alright, let's just double check too. How is our efficiency here? Yeah, automaton plus a foreman gives us an extra 28%. Fantastic. That's not bad. So that's remarkably nice, realistically. That should mean that we're going to get permanent research going. So that means this will only take... Hang on a second. That will mean that this will only take us another 3 hours. So what do we want to do after this? 3 hours. We still have another 24 until the freeze. Well, the next drop anyway. What do we want? Infirmary checklist, housing insulation. 12 hours, that wouldn't be too bad. Speed that up a little bit, make sure that everyone always stays warm. Either that or maybe, you know what, let's just go for the automaton integration. Yeah, we're going to start maxing out our automaton integration. We'll also go ahead and, before I forget, let's go ahead and purchase ourselves another automaton. We're getting very high to our limit here on our resources. So in fact, you know what? I'll queue up 2 of those. That seems reasonable. Yeah, and as we do that, we can then start sending them to the wall drill or wherever else we deem necessary. Yeah, I think that sounds like a grand idea. Also, apparently our guard station is slightly undermanned. Huh. Oh well. No, we'll drop 1 worker from there and we'll bring that to here. Just make sure that everybody is as happy as they can be in the area. Alright, a few hungry people, but that's nothing too severe. That's not going to cause us any issues. Alright, let's just speed up some time and see what happens next. Alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and build up our buildings. That will do nicely. And then from there... Yeah, we can do those medical outposts and infirmaries, but again, I think the automaton integration is going to be best. I'm not really too worried about our maximums at this stage, so I think... Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and pick this up. 11 hours. Yeah, either that or... Yeah, and then we'll go for like the steam hub efficiency, I think. Yeah, that seems reasonable to me. Either that or we start going with... Actually, you know what? If we're going to need 3 of each, so that's an extra steam core. That's another 2. Oh no, never mind. We could be alright, but we do also want to get the better wall drills, so that'll cost us another 1, 2 steam cores, so that's a total of 6. That's a minimum of 6, assuming we don't have more. 9. Nah, we can. I think we'll be fine. Let's just go ahead and work on that integration. Again, if we can get our machines to learn a little bit better to make better machines more quickly, that seems like a winning situation to me. So you know what? I think that's a. Oh wait a second. We're about to have. Oh no, a drop off of another steam hub. Sorry, a steam core, I think. No? Oh, the icebound dreadnought. Right. Build the outpost. Yes, please. Thank you very much. 100 steel every day. That seems phenomenal. Yeah, we're going to have resources like there's no tomorrow. So I'm feeling very happy with the way things are going right now. But I think that is a very good place to call things for today. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.